Well, hi, Hollister. How are you doing?
Not so good.
Now, what's the matter?
It's not always easy being a kid.
What's the problem this time?
You don't understand. Nobody ever thinks about kids.
What do you mean?
Well, like we went to Disney and I was too small to go on some of the rides.
Okay.
And then I came home and I want to brush my teeth. And what do I have to do? I have to stand on a stool just to reach the sink. And when I ride in the car, I can't see out the window because my seat is too low. And when I sit in church, I can't see anything in front of me because the people in front of me are too tall. It's not fair. Nobody thinks about kids.
Well, that's not completely true.
Yes, it is.
Hollister, no, I can tell you for sure. There's one adult who cares about children a great deal.
Who? Well, I know my mom and dad and my grandma and my grandpa, they love me.
That's true, but somebody who thinks about and loves every child.
Who's that?
Jesus.
Really?
Yeah, one time, Jesus' friends were trying to keep some children from coming and giving Jesus a hug, and guess what?
What?
Jesus got mad and he said, "You let those children come to me."
Really?
Yeah, and then he also said, the kingdom of God belongs to children like that.
Really?
And he said, unless you become like a little child, you cannot enter God's kingdom.
What does that mean?
He means that you have to be like a child if you want to be a follower of Jesus.
Does that mean that everybody has to shrink down to the size of a little kid?
No. What are you doing, Hollister?
I'm just thinking it would take a lot of shrinking for you to be able to be a kid's size.
Well, that's not what it means. Jesus is not talking about shrinking. He's talking about thinking.
What?
Well, let me explain it to you this way. Suppose you're at the store, right, Hollister? And you see a toy and it's up on the top shelf and you want to look at it. What are you going to do?
I'm going to ask my mom and dad for help.
That's right. You're going to ask for help. Now, why are you going to ask for help?
Well, that's easy. I'm a little kid, and little kids can't reach that high. And so I can't do everything. I need help.
Guess what?
What?
A lot of adults don't understand that. They don't think they need help.
Everybody needs help.
Yeah, but a lot of adults think they don't need help. They think they can take care of everything all by themselves. They don't need God's help in life. They don't need Jesus' forgiveness on the cross for their sins. They figure that they can be good enough all on their own.
But everybody needs help. Every kid knows that.
Well, that's just the point. That's what Jesus meant when he said that we have to become like little children. You need to be a teacher. You need to teach adults what it means to believe in Jesus. And that begins with knowing that you need help.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to start my own school.
Your own school?
Yeah, it's going to be called How to Think Like a Kid School.
Well, that's a pretty good idea, Hollister.